How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. A little new series starting today. We dropped out of college, took out a loan. Not really, but we did. To our parents, we took out a loan, but we really didn't. Dropped out of college, became a farmer down in Georgia, or not Georgia, Louisiana. We looked at Georgia, said no, Louisiana, that's where it was. And now we have cotton. With the field that we bought and the equipment we bought, we have cotton to harvest. This is all we could afford. We couldn't afford a self-propelled picker. We had to get a pull type, but we were able to get one off auction, along with 3 tractors and a trailer and a bale modular maker. Now we're on our own. We have our family's not helping us. We're doing this all on our own. We don't really know what we're doing here in terms of how to make money exactly. We were able to build a shed. As you can see, we didn't hire the best construction company because we couldn't really afford a decent one. The best construction company in this area would have cost us $500,000, and we don't have that in the bank account. Yikes. So I thought, what better way of trying to get our money up is other than cotton, right? Cotton field here. I'll show you the plot. We own plot 30 here. We have about 70 acres worth of cotton here to pick, and there's only gonna get picked one way, and that's if we get started right now picking it. So we have our setup here, our Ford tractor on our pull behind picker, and our little dump trailer. I don't know exactly what just happened. Picking our cotton here. I don't know how well this is going to go. My guess is probably not the best. I'm not a whiz when it comes to doing cotton. I don't know what good yield for cotton is. I don't know what bad yield for cotton is. But I'm going to just go out on a limb and say what we got right now is not a good yield for cotton. But yeah, just a little backstory. We're in college. We're going to go into, I don't even remember. It's been so long. I think it was like sociology or something easy. We decided it wasn't for us, so we dropped out. And I thought, let's go. I want to farm. Stupid. And I looked, and I found this little land area for just under $100,000 to buy. So I bought it, and then I saw that it was cotton. And I'm like, ah, crap. Okay, I need equipment for cotton. So I found this pull type harvester for sale for, I think we bought it for $25,000. Harvester and caboose trailer with it for $25,000 total. The tractor we got for $30K, and then the John Deere and the modular builder I think was a total of another $100,000, and then the white tractor with the long trailer.
That's what she said.
$75K. So we made out pretty decently with just about $250,000, $275,000 worth of stuff, plus the $100,000 worth of land and the additional $200,000 to build the shed. So we've in total spent about $500,000 roughly on this journey, hoping to be successful, because if not, it's back home to our parents, who don't know we've dropped out of college yet, by the way. They have no idea. Mom and Dad don't know that I've dropped out. They still think I'm in college. They have no idea that I'm doing this. So hopefully by the time they find out, we've made it successful and it hasn't been a complete waste of time. But I can already tell that this is going to take forever to do. But sadly, we don't have anybody to help us, so we have to just go with the flow. Go with the flow with it here. I'm hoping to make a good payday off this field, and we can branch out of cotton off this first year. I'm hoping after year 1 we can get away from the cotton and we can get into something else. I know peanuts is a big thing around here with where we're at. With where we are at, so maybe we'll do some peanuts. I don't know. But I will say I am very, very glad that I was able to get all this equipment for as cheap as I did, because I was looking and to buy this setup, this tractor and harvester and trailer new, it would have cost us about $250,000. So very lucky that we were able to get it for 50, plus the additional, what did I say, this whole thing was about 75k, 100k. So very lucky we were able to get it for the discounted price versus what we would have had to pay for it brand new. Now, this is yielding really, really poor, which is to be expected. I didn't expect it to yield great, but I thought maybe we'd get something a little bit better than this. But, you know, you can't always get what you want in life. I mean, look at me. I was in college and I dropped out because I didn't like what I was doing. And for some reason, my smartest choice was to drop out instead of change a major. So, like I said, hopefully this doesn't come back to bite us in the butt and we can make a profit and we can make a sustainable living out here. I don't even have a truck, so I don't know how we're going to get stuff if we need to get stuff in town. Maybe if we need to buy stuff, we can ask the store if they can deliver it to our place. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they can do that for us. Because otherwise, I don't know what we're going to do. We are in lots of trouble, to say the least. But I'm okay with this taking a while. I have nothing better to do with my life anymore, so I'm okay with this taking a while. I just wish this would go by a little bit faster. After we get our first bale made, we might go sell that and see how much we make. See if we can't not lease or finance a self-propelled picker. Or actually, hold up. We have $356,000. Could we finance one right now? Hold up. Alright, let's get out the phone. Let's check the store here. Cotton. Oh, right here. Cotton harvesters. So, we have... This one would make bales already, along with this one. What would this one? Does this one make? This one also makes bales right away. This one doesn't. So this one would do it loose cotton. It's 250,000. That we could just buy this outright, or if we financed it, we could pay 11,000 per month for 2 years, or leasing it for 12,831 a day. I think it's better if we just buy it. Yeah, let's just buy it. Okay, so we bought that, so that should be hopefully delivered here soon. Hopefully by the time we get around one headland, which that's gonna take a while, but that's okay. We can just relax in the tractor while we do our lap around the field here. Hopefully, if this is a big success after year 1, we can tell our parents, especially our dad, because we grew up in Georgia, so we grew up not too far. I mean, we grew up a ways, but in terms of location, we didn't grow up too far. I mean, we were 26 hours from where we are right now, where we grew up in Georgia. And my mom and dad still live in Georgia, so hopefully if we do good enough job in year 1, make enough money, tell our parents, hopefully dad isn't too upset and he can come out and help us. If not, that's okay. We can get by with doing this ourselves. But hopefully we can do just enough to make it so they're not upset and we can get dad to come out here and help us. Now I am starting to wonder if I'm going to fill this caboose trailer up first, or if I'm going to get around the edge of the field first. I don't know which one's going to happen quite yet, but it seems to be picking the cotton fairly nice. I'm not seeing too many cotton puffs, cotton balls left on the plant while it's shearing it off, so I mean that's good news. Nothing's flying out of the back of the trailer, I don't think, which is very good news, because if it did, that's profit that we lose because it flies out from back behind the caboose trailer, but it doesn't appear that it is, so we're good to just keep going forward. Sadly, there wasn't one bigger than this little 3-row picker. I looked to see if there was a bigger pull type, but there wasn't, so we just had to deal with this. But we did just get that self-propelled one, so that should make this go by much faster. I don't know how we're gonna manage to use both of these. We might just use that self-propelled one, and this will just be used for like smaller fields, which is what we might do. It's probably a smarter decision, honestly. But that would mean that we would need a bigger hauling trailer, which we do have one here for $6,000. I'll get that as well. So that should be delivered with, not with the cotton picker, but after the cotton picker gets here. So yeah, once both those get here, we will swap over to those, and then we will set this guy to the side, and then if we can afford to buy another smaller field, we'll use this on the smaller field. Transporting these, I don't know how we're gonna do. Haven't thought that far ahead yet. Didn't really have the money for it. Now we really don't have the money for it, so we'll have to figure something out, hopefully soon. But hopefully that cotton picker has a GPS line that we can use on it and we can follow. Because otherwise it's gonna be a struggle. Looks like we've got a little tree in the field we'll have to deal with, which is okay. Not ideal, but it's okay. I will say this trailer does hold quite a bit for how small it is for the setup, for the machine that it hooks up to. I will say it does hold quite a bit. Now, it's not yielding fast at all by any means, but that has nothing to do with the capacity of the machine. This machine holds quite a bit. It holds a lot. But hopefully we don't have any breakdowns, because I don't really want to have to try and fix things or try to transport broken things into the store into the shop in town to get them fixed, because the shop in town is a little ways away. Knock on wood. Now that I said that, I probably just jinxed myself and the most expensive thing I own will break. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully we can have good luck and that not happen. But if I had good luck, I wouldn't have hated my field of study in college. So things are going pretty smooth. The tractor's obviously feeling it. She's feeling the struggle of having to pull both of these implements. I definitely think she's feeling the struggle once as this trailer's getting more and more full. The weight, along with the picker itself behind it, it's definitely not helping. That's for sure. But I would switch out my other tractor, but then I don't have a tractor with enough power to run the module builder. So this is just what we'll have to deal with for now. The white Field Boss might have a little more power than this, but I don't think it'd make a difference. Might make a little difference, but the difference it would make wouldn't even be noticeable. I mean, this field doesn't look like it's got many hills in it, if any. Looks relatively flat, so I think we'll be okay. Once we get more land, hopefully, and eventually. If they've got hills in it and we're still in the cotton business, then we'll have to look to maybe switch out the tractor. Hopefully we won't be using this by then, but who knows. We most likely probably still will be using this, so I'm shocked that this thing is picking as well as it is, because I bought this used, and he said when he said he had tried and fixed it the best he could, but he said it did not cut like it would brand new. But he must have fixed it enough to where it's giving us, I'd say, probably 98% of the pod, the plant, I'd say. Probably leaving a couple cotton pods left on the plant, but you know, it'll be okay. Once we get around this first round and we start with the self-propelled, that'll pick almost probably 100% of the cotton pods on the plant, just because it's newer technology and better picking, has better picking abilities. But like I said, for how old this is and the size of it, it's doing a pretty good job. I can't complain. We definitely won't sell this. We will definitely keep this, like I said, for when we get a smaller field and we plant cotton in it. We'll keep the smaller one. We'll keep this guy. The goal is to not be ever be completely done with cotton on the farm. It's just hopefully to not have cotton be our main source of income the entire time we're down here. Hopefully we can make peanuts be profitable and normal crops like corn and soybeans and wheat, barley, canola, all that fun stuff be sources of income, but cotton be the main money maker here, especially starting out early, like right now. We're almost to the end of this first pass. Boy, has it taken a while. I will say on this road, the outer edge that we're driving the tractor on is not very smooth, so it's throwing the tractor around, and so it's throwing the picker around, so we're not always getting every single plant on the edge here. We don't have the smoothest of terrain here on the outside of what we're driving on. But we're getting most of what we need to get. I can see the shed we put up, so we're almost there. Hopefully our bigger trailer and the self-propelled picker are here, so we can hop in those and we don't have to wait for the store delivery people to show up. But we'll find out when we get there, I guess. That's only one way to know for sure if we have to wait or not. I will say I think I really did underestimate how small this picker was versus how big this field was. Because, oh man, this would have taken forever. Had we done this whole field with this, we'd be doing this for, oh man, this would take us, I don't even think we'd get the whole field done by the time the crop died. I mean, it would take a long time. It would take us 2 months just to do this one field. So luckily we had enough money that we could get that picker and hope things go by a little bit quicker. And now watch with my luck, it ain't gonna be much bigger than this. Hopefully it's at least 5-6 rows and not 3. Yeah, it's because I'm not in the field. Well, bumpy road again, bumpy road. Oh, I see something big sitting out by our shed that isn't the module builder. I think the self-propelled picker got delivered along with the other caboose trailer. So that'll be awesome. We can set this setup to the side if we can get into the self-propelled one and actually start making some headway on this field. Hopefully, that is, anyway. Hopefully we can start making some headway on this field. Almost done. Let's get around this corner here. Yeah, I will say we probably won't ever sell this because this little setup would do really good on a small field. Probably not on a big field. Like if we owned field like 35, it would still take us time, but it would be a lot more appropriate size-wise for this. So it only took us 20 minutes to get around the whole edge of the field, but we finally made it. We finally made it. Man, does it get bumpy right here, right in front of our other two tools, which the one tool we will still use. We'll probably actually still probably use both of them. Okay. But this setup in specific, we'll just probably just park it right here, honestly. But yeah, I mean, it left little to no cotton left on the plant, so I mean that's good, but this guy will do much better, and it is 6 rows, so it's twice as big as what we were just dealing with. Fire her up. Probably have to unfold it or something. Oh, yep. The shoots. Unfold the shoots. And get this thing in the field. This thing is much bigger than anything else we own. You didn't see that. Don't tell the bank. Don't tell the store. Don't tell mom and dad. And this is giving us GPS, maybe. Not. Okay. So it is working. It is picking cotton for us. And it is going into the back of the harvester here. Like loose cotton. So this one doesn't make the bales for us. This is just making loose cotton, which is okay. We have that module builder for a reason. This will make this go by so much faster. Having this module builder here for us. And oh, our GPS has popped up. Once we get down to this end, we'll activate our GPS lines and we'll do the edge of the field once again. And then we'll probably end the video off there. And then I'll do the rest of the field off camera, and then I will let you, in the next video, we'll let you know how many bales we got off of it. And then we'll go from there and we'll find out what the next thing to do in the next video will be. But we'll get another headland pass done on this field before the video's done. So it'll be this will be a long video. That's for sure. This will be a long video. But hopefully you guys enjoy the longer videos and not the shorter videos. Or if you do enjoy the shorter videos, make sure to let me know down in the comments. Be very interested to see what you guys prefer more, the longer videos or the shorter ones. So this won't be a full pass just because we took out the first half of it with the pull type that we had. So, but probably okay right now that we don't take in a full pass. Our GPS line was done there. Let's get back on our next one. Oh, well, malfunction here with the GPS. It didn't want to reset itself. There we go. Fixed it. We got it fixed. I actually don't know. I think once we get to the end of our not this GPS line, or yeah, at the end of this GPS line I think is where I'll end the video off, just because it's gonna take so much more time to get to back to the start of the field. I don't want this video being super long for you guys, in case you guys don't like the really long videos. I want it to be at least watchable. But I'll do the rest off camera or on live TikTok, on TikTok and live TikTok live. Probably what I'll do, honestly. But my goodness, does this pass go all the way up to that corner? I bet it does. But yeah, so this harvester doesn't hold as much as that little caboose trailer has that we have, but it takes out more. It takes out twice as much as the little guy did, so it evens out. But once we get up here to this corner, we'll call it a day. Just because I know it's going to take a while to edit this video and get a thumbnail made and get it posted, and so if this video probably won't be up for another, like, at the time of recording, I don't know, probably another 4 or 5 hours. This probably won't even be released this morning. It'll probably be released probably this afternoon sometime. Okay, so there is that end of the GPS line. Well, y'all, we will see you on the next video. Hopefully, like I said earlier, hopefully we can make enough bales to make enough money so we can expand and not have this be a poor investment. So hopefully we can tell mom and dad we dropped out, but it was for a better decision. Hopefully we don't have to tell them we dropped out and it didn't go how we wanted it and we have to move back home, because I know that's not what they're going to want to hear, and that's not what they're going to want to deal with. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. Comment if you enjoyed the longer videos or the shorter videos. Let me know. Comment what series you want to see me start as well. And I will see you all in the next one. Remember to keep it loud, keep it safe, keep it hype, and most importantly, keep it fun.